I'm with Ava, Hallie and Mary from AP Saints Netball Club after a indifferent day in the ENG Under-13s Youth Netball Premier League Southern Conference. 1 defeat and 1 win. So 4 games played, 3 wins, 1 defeat. So you're still doing well. You're still in the top 4, which is good. So let's start with your first game of the day. It was against Ryland, a team that you're kind of building like a little rivalry with. We was talking to Ryland about it. It's probably, yeah, it's come out of nowhere, this type of rivalry, but they were determined and they got a very convincing win against you. So let's start with, the game didn't start particularly well. You kind of lacked a certain energy that we're used to, which just wasn't there. In such an important game, how come kind of your performance initially didn't kind of have that enthusiasm that you normally come with?
I would say that our team, we normally have an oomph. We have an oomph before we come to ENG. We always like, come on guys, in the group chat, we're here hyping ourselves up. And today we kind of like lacked it.
Was it nerves?
No, I wouldn't say that either. I would just say our technical skills wasn't there.
Complacentness.
We made that so hard for ourselves.
Yeah.
We weren't driving. We were just throwing away the ball. So we just made it hard for ourselves. We couldn't get it done.
Just didn't look. There was, I don't know. That link up. It just didn't look like you were as a team. You were like, there was no fluency in your play. It was more individual. People were playing as individuals more. It just was, yeah. What were Ryland doing so well? Because it was a convincing win. So it's not just about what you did. Ryland obviously did play very well as well. So what were they doing which you thought, wow, you know, these guys have improved from the last time we played them?
Revenge.
Yeah.
Like, as you said, the rivalry, they beat us the first time. I cried after that. It was a hard loss, but like that was our only loss in the ENG. And then in the grand finals, we beat them. So it was like, oh, 1 win, 1 loss. And then this was the decider. Yeah. And I guess they wanted it more than we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because their performance was really professional. They seemed to be more ruthless and disciplined. Does that show the progress they've made as a team?
Yeah.
And did it show the lack of progress you've made as a team?
Strategically, I've always watched the ENGs and I always watched their matches, and everybody knew that their shooters were their strongest point, their shooters, their attack, their circle attack. So that's why me and Ava, we linked up in attack, which left our attack.
Okay, okay. So in that opening quarter, so you two were put in defence to combat their shooters.
Yeah.
Do you think you two did a good enough job to stop their shooters?
I think we did a good enough job.
Us together that we normally don't work together, and us moving around the circle, we need a flow and knowing who do who, knowing when to switch and stuff. But then also our attack, some of our pairs weren't working together.
They weren't linking up. So, because normally Mary and I play together, and Dia, who's our other goal attack, plays defence. But we switched that up because we knew how strong their attack was. But I think that's probably where we lost it.
So would you say that Ryland's attackers in the first quarter got the better of you two?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they did play really well. When I saw you two back there, I thought it'd be different, but they did do very well against you and did get the better of you initially. So you changed it up, didn't you? You Hallie, you went more attacking role. Did you go attack?
Goal attack, yes.
It did improve then.
Yes. Yeah.
But the game, like Mary, again, your performance in that game against Ryland just didn't seem to have the fluency it normally did. Were they were their defenders?
Their defence was really good.
Yeah, they looked like they improved, didn't they?
Yeah, they really have. Like I remember going against them before, and I can really see the improvement, and they're an amazing side. So like I think in the first quarter I didn't work with Dia that much, and she's a really good player, but I'm used to Hallie and Dia play in really different ways. Yeah. So I think like when they switched, it changed it a bit, but it just the changes and stuff. It just didn't. I think we weren't like in the first match. It didn't really show what we could do.
Yeah.
Do you think obviously Ruby for Ryland is one of their players who keeps that team ticking over. She's like their playmaker, you know, the one with the creativity, and that's where everything goes through. Do you feel did you not think about alienating her or trying to stop that threat of Ruby, because she seemed to have like a I wouldn't say easy day, but it looked like she was having an enjoyable day just bossing that game. Did you not?
Yeah, we definitely knew that Ruby was a threat. Like, we played them before, we played them twice, and then we see them against other teams. And last season, when she was out for a while, you could definitely see the difference in their team. But I think...
But did you not talk about that, like,
yeah, we
before?
did.
Yeah.
I said to our centre, Mabel, you know what you have to do. You've seen Ruby play. You know. So
what did she have to do to stop the threat of Ruby? Because again, she
wouldn't, because she turns inside. So you want to stop her from turning inside, because when she turns inside, the other person already knows the drive and the timing of the run. So that's what we needed to do. Because if we stop her from bringing the ball down, slower the shooters would have time to shoot. Better that the defence would hustle, and that centre court would get turnovers as well.
Okay, well, in the end, they won convincingly. There was a point where you were starting to edge back into it, but it was going to be a hard task to get back into that game. And in the end, they won convincingly. So fair play to them. They put a good shift in. They were professional and they got the job done. You then played Turnford, and they got a good convincing win. Was it a lot easier, or did you expect that type of win? How did it go?
Honestly, before coming today, I thought we would lose Turnford and win Ryland, but it just turned over. But I think, I don't know about these guys, but I think maybe just because we were a bit more relaxed in the second game, it flowed better. Like, we were working together more, and it just went well.
And our debrief in the changing rooms definitely helped us, because we all realised, okay, what we did wrong in that game, we've got to improve it for this one, so then that we can win. And then, I'm being honest with you, first half, I was like, okay, we're doing it quite well, we're moving it down the court smoothly. Second quarter, I was like, yeah, we're going to have this, because it's like flowing, like smoothly, like it was going very well. And then I think I kind of had a little budge with.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. You having a bit. There was a bit of a. You and their, I think, goal attack or something.
We know her, yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of was that done in a good, friendly, competitive way? Because it did like both. She was getting really frustrated with whatever. What were you doing? What she was getting frustrated with?
So as a defender, you're meant to be doing first, second, and then third, blocking them from going back in. I was blocking her from going back in, but I realised that going into it, she didn't like it, because if her goal shooter came out, no one's there, and her coach and them lot didn't like it. So then she started getting a little bit dramatic.
Frustrated.
Then.
So do you reckon you got the better of that kind of duel between you two?
Yeah.
But it's all well and good, because we know her. We had a laugh with her before we went on, but we all knew what was going to happen. I mean, I've played her before. And I think we did go up against each other once, and obviously when you come in a game like situation, you know what you have to do. When it's on the court, you're not friends with anybody else.
No.
I said on the first quarter I came up and I was like, don't make me laugh. I'm not friends with you right now.
Yeah.
And then, but after, smiles, handshakes, waves.
Right. So let's talk about your aims now. You're still in the top 4. You're still looking like, based on form, you still look, the good win against Turnford, good win against a good Bridge team, a good win against Abbey Flyers. So it's not all doom and gloom. You just fair play to Ryland. They just performed superbly. Are we looking at just an Eagles championship win now? Do you feel the progress Eagles have made is now going to be too difficult for you to kind of compete with them?
No, I say that because we understand what happened against the Ryland match, and we know that Eagles have definitely stepped up 2 levels or 2, so much levels that we know that training we need to go full out, hard intensity all the time. So then we need to put in our play that we do at training into this, because at ENG and other leagues we don't put in what we learn at training is what we need to do. We need to do that more.
But relating to Eagles, their strength is definitely their attack.
Yeah.
With Freya and Jasmine.
Yeah.
But I guess we.
So there's going to be a lot of pressure on you to outshoot them.
But we have a secret weapon. This girl over here who can jump like.
Well, no, Jasmine. No, Freya did mention you today in the interview. She said if anyone can stop their attack, it would be you, Ava.
Oh my God,
so there's a compliment for you, Ava. But we'll let you get off. That's a 10-minute interview. We could talk all day, but very open and honest. Yeah, just well done today. You bounced back from a loss, and especially the performance levels wasn't what you're used to. So it's good that you bounced back and got the win. And we'll see you after Christmas, where we'll find out if you have what it takes to qualify for the Nationals and see if you can retain your title. And before we go, Ava is wearing flip-flops. She's ready to, just go straight to bed when she gets home.
Yes.
See you later, AP Saints.